Hi, welcome to Little Red Cottage. I have been a homemaker for 18 years. I'm 38 and I was 20 when we got married, but there are some basic skills I was lacking in the beginning. Actually, many basic skills that I was lacking in the beginning and knowledge, and one of them being how to roast a chicken. So today I thought I would show you how to do that. Many people probably already know how to do that, but if you're like I was when I was 20 years old, I didn't know how to do that. So today I'm going to share that. The first thing that you do is just take your chicken out of the package and put it in whatever pan or pot you want to put your chicken in. And then you're going to rub oil or butter all over the chicken. And then you're going to season the chicken. I'm just doing salt, pepper, garlic powder, but you can do whatever you want. One reason I wanted to share how to roast a chicken is because it is so easy and simple, but it is also so rewarding because you can do a lot with one roasted chicken. This day, I wanted everything for the meal to be in one pot. I wanted it to be super simple. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on dinner. And this is how you do it. You are going to add your potatoes. You're going to chop them up however big or small you want to do that and put them in the pan or pot that you're using that your chicken is in. Just scatter them around. I'm going to also chop up some carrots in a little bit. I was feeling a little lazy this day, so I didn't chop up an onion, but a chopped onion would have just made it even better. I like to add some water in the pot with the chicken. And then I also like to add a little bit of lemon juice. Something about the acidity just makes the meal that much better. You could add maybe a little white wine vinegar or red wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar, whatever vinegar you want to use. But then you're going to cover it and you're going to put it in your oven. I like to put mine in at 375. Um, I don't know if you have to cook it for this long, but I usually cook mine for a couple hours. But before I take it out, I like to take the lid off for a little while so that the chicken can brown. So, in a matter of 10 or 15 minutes, I prepared a really healthy and delicious meal for my family that I didn't have to stress over. It's the next day, and now I'm preparing the chicken to make really healthy and delicious bone broth. I'm going to put all the leftover chicken pieces in a little container, and all the bones are going to go in my crock pot. This is what I was talking about earlier, how a whole chicken can pay for itself. Fill your crock pot up with water over the bones and add salt and pepper, and let that broth cook for 12 to 24 hours, or even a little longer if you can't get to it. It's not going to hurt it at all. You might just have to add some more water if it cooks down. After your broth has cooked for a while, you're going to let it cool off. So turn off your crock pot and then strain out all the bones and skin and meat. Set that aside. And then what you have left is your really healthy, delicious bone broth that you can put in different containers, label it, and put it in your freezer for later use, or you can use it right away for something else. Sometimes I like to take bone broth and cook rice in it instead of adding water to the rice. Use bone broth, and it is super delicious and super amazing. You can cook the rice and broth and then add that leftover chicken, and then you pretty much have a whole other meal from that roasted chicken that you made the day before. Compared to store-bought broth, bone broth is much darker in color and richer in flavor. I'm going to save the leftover meat and bones that were in the crock pot because they are so soft now. The bones you can just break with your finger, and I'm going to put it over our dog's food for the next several days. They will really enjoy this, and it'll supplement some of their food. As always, thanks for visiting Little Red Cottage. I really hope this vlog helped somebody. I know that 18 years ago when I was first married, I would have really benefited from something like this. I hope you can find beauty in your day, in your homemaking, in your home, and know that your homemaking matters and you matter. And no matter what your circumstances are, you can live a really meaningful and beautiful life. Don't look outward at what the world says you need to have those things. Look inward and create your world, create your own beauty.